I grew up wanting to build something that mattered. I dreamt big, got let down, tried again. And in 2021, I won. $2,500 turned into $1.5 million on a single bet. When money hits like that fast, life becomes a blur. And no one tells you it leaves the same way it comes. In a blink of an eye, it was gone. My future, my present, my past, all in one moment. The one chance I had to set up generations after me, gone. But that was 5 years ago. The goal hasn't changed, but I have. And these vlogs started as a way to keep me alive, but now they're proof I'm still becoming someone worth watching. Welcome back to the archives of a Shiba Millionaire. How's it going, guys? I am back today. It is currently February 3rd, about to be February 4th. Let's just watch the time tick down. It is my grandmother's birthday today, so I will be the first one to go ahead and celebrate her birthday by, I'll say, happy birthday, Grandma. It is also my Uncle Lonnie's birthday, so rest in peace. Let me just go here and go ahead and do that right away. Typed in grandma on Facebook. Happy birthday, Grandma. There we go. I'll do the same for my uncle. The reason why I'm doing this on here is because I was going to do it anyways, but I think it means more that it's documented just in general. I'll do Uncle Lonnie's even though I don't know. Love you, Uncle Doofus. Okay, so it was like a little moment of silence and whatnot. It is officially February 4th, guys. And biggest thing I wanted to, I don't remember when the last, I didn't check, but I don't know when the last video was. I think it was maybe like a week ago. So you're like, oh, another video so soon. What the fuck is going on? Well, let's get into this really quick. So it's the 4th of February. Bitcoin is down to 98,000. Did a little spike, went up, probably going to go down more. Ethereum is at 26,000, almost 27,000. Or was at 27,000. Now it's at 2693. Biggest thing is Trump's doing all this trade war stuff or whatnot, so people don't know what to do right now. They're kind of scared in all regards. Now, the biggest thing that I wanted to let you guys know is that I have a master plan. And it might be a master plan or it might be a entrapment. Let me give you the scenario. So I told you guys I was trying to get bone marrow. I think I told you guys I was trying to get bone marrow done. I actually went in the other day on Friday or whatever, and to my surprise, I was off on that day, and they tried to do white blood cells instead of bone marrow. So they signed me up at the end of this month to do bone marrow. But I got $100, so that was kind of cool. Okay, so that was just a little small thing. That's not the big thing. The big thing is, I had the idea. Okay, right? I told you guys last time, and I told you guys for the last couple of videos, I need to go ahead and fix my car. I got a quote for $3,500 more or less to basically fix my car, the issues that are in my car. Intake manifold replacement and brake rotors. My front disc brake and the rotors need to be replaced. And I go and do all this research. I look everything up. I'm like, there's no way it's $3,500. There's just no way. That's a lot. What the fuck? And it's a lot. That's hella. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? this isn't right. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go and check other places, see what else I need to do, how cheap it can be, blah blah blah. So I go to or I call today and I check with this place that has done really good by me in the past. I check the place and I say, "Hey, can you give me the price for this and this just to kind of compare because it just seems really high." And they go ahead and give me the price. And when they do, I'm like, "Oh, that's the price I was going for." So it was 2,500. I saved $1,000 just going to a new place. What the fuck? Awesome. Okay, that's not even the big thing. I'm just telling you the issue, right? And something that I solve. Always, when you're doing car work, and especially if you've never done car work yourself, always get a couple other bids from other places to know where, like, what the best place is. Because I got scammed. I actually got scammed that place, honestly. Um, they fixed some issues for $219 to solve an issue which was already going to be solved. They charged me $219. And they didn't have to. Probably would have come to like 150, but it is what it is. Like I paid, oh sorry, I paid like near $300 instead of like 150. It is what it is. I don't really care. It doesn't really affect me too much. If it was that 3,500 and then I found out later on that it could have been way less, that's when I would have been pissed. But I digress. That's not the issue here. So I knew my budget was going to be somewhere around a $3,000. That would seem like a fair price. But now I have this price of 2,500. I'm like, damn, nice. That's not even the lowest price I can get. I have another quote for just my brakes and for a tire change that if I can get low on that, then I'll be good. I'll be really good. So the goal here is just to go ahead and figure out pricing on different things. And then trying to think. Yeah, just to get pricing on different things. Why? Well, obviously there's no way I can come up with 3,500. Let's just say it was 3,500. 3,500 on my own. So I devised a plan. I know I need to get a 5090, which by the way, right now, sold out everywhere. You can't get it scalped. Scalp prices are roughly about 5K, so it's crazy. So I'll be waiting a little bit, probably a couple months to basically get a 5090, but when I do, it'll be amazing. So, but I devised a plan. I knew I needed about 3K to basically get my computer in order, get my other computer in order, get a 5090. Perfect. Then I knew that it was going to be like another 2 to 3K to basically good with get myself good with basically having my PC or not my PC, my car fixed. So I knew it was going to come to somewhere around like let's just say 5,000 to $6,000 budget wise. And I make a profit right now every month of roughly about 800 bucks. So I'm not really sweating it. Maybe a little bit more, maybe like 1,000, but 800 just being the bare minimum. Not considering crypto or anything like that, which I don't consider my income anymore because the crypto that I use, I basically just, I'm going to start not even trading it like I have been, which is so retarded. I am just gonna literally just put it in the plays that I think are like really good cheap coins right now and just let it ride. That's literally all I'm gonna do for the next little while. Like I don't care anymore. Like I'm done. I've traded almost like $500 away. And I've told you guys that I was like messing up my trades and stuff like that before. Like it just me trading unless like if it's like big money or like fuck you money, like it's too much to like look at and be like, yeah, I won't be emotional because I am. I think the more you go up the ladder where you just don't care about your money, or like you don't care at all, like it's a lot better. It's like fun. It's like gambling, you know, but it's fun because you could just throw it away. But when you're at the lower echelon of that, what I've noticed by taking that higher echelon thinking and trying to apply it there, you'll always lose money. Always. Because you keep on wanting more to hit above the threshold. And I think that's why you see people, and I think I figured it out, right? And I'm going to get to the main point of everything. We're not there yet. I'm just basically building up to it. But I think the main point and what I've learned is that when you take that high level thinking, let's just say that you lost a whole bunch of money, money that could have really changed your life. So this is like a gambler's perspective too. You've lost so much money, you know, but you can taste it. You were above that threshold. I think when you realize that you're above that threshold and you want to basically like gamble that, and then you become below that threshold. Well, now you just fucked up your mental. So now you keep on wanting to chase that high. And the problem with that is that by chasing that high, you become emotional, highly emotional. You might not think that you're emotional, but you are. And because you are, you end up making decisions that you wouldn't normally make if you were already above the threshold. And I think that's the whole point of it. I don't know, my throat's getting all fucked up right now. I think that's the point of it, you know? I think that's why you see rich people, they generally do better in high stakes like gambling situations. Why? Because they can just risk it all. It doesn't matter. You know? Will it hurt? Maybe. Maybe make a dent or something, but it's not like crazy. And again, no poor person wants to bring $100 into a fucking casino and basically that's it. Especially if you have like rent that's like 2,000 and you have other stuff that you need to do. Like it doesn't make any sense. So I think I figured out like why like a poor person's just going to basically keep gambling, keep gambling, keep gambling to get to that threshold. A rich person doesn't need that. You know? When I gambled, I didn't care. And I actually won a lot more like when I was like more wealthy. I won a lot more because I just didn't fucking care. And I had no emotion. But I'm getting really sidetracked and for some reason I think I have a piece of bread stuck in my throat. Happens very often. It's not the first time. Don't ask. But anyways, um, so I devised a plan. I knew what the budgeting was. I knew what I had to do. So this is what I'm doing. I'm refining my car.
No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, 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 wait.
Why aren't you guys clapping? Clap for me. Come on, that's a good idea. That's a good. Okay, no, 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 no. Before you guys start yelling at me, understand this. Okay, I have $2,800 left on my car. I've already refied it once. That was a mistake. That one was a mistake because I got money and I just used it for just random shit. I don't even know what I used it for, but just random shit. Now, this is going to be a smart 5 head, 6 head play. Let me tell you why. It's a 5 head, 6 head play because when I go ahead and get this loan, and by the way, I got a proof for it, by the way, it's all 5 head, 6 head thinking. This is what I have $2,800 left on my loan. My APR on that is roughly about 30%. Let's just say. Yeah, it's really high. I know. Shut up. I refied it once. This is in the refi. This is the refi that I'm paying down. I already paid my original car when I got rich, but then I basically refied when I got poor. Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? When you get poor, you get desperate, so you end up going back into more things, and then you become in the trap. Anyways, so then I refied. Bad mistake, because I basically refied the entire amount. So, and I didn't do anything with the residuals. I basically just, I don't even know. It's a confusing time, okay? It was a confusing time. But I refied, and now I'm here. And in this case, I don't need to refi. I just want to do it because I want to basically get things done now instead of having to wait 3 months down the road. And that I think that's the difference because back then when I refied, I don't think I had a real job. I think I was doing like Uber or something, or I was with Verizon or something. But anyways, when I refied, it was just a bad situation. And but I didn't really need the money. I just basically used it on stuff. Actually, I did need the money, but I guess I just blew it. I don't know what the situation was, but anyways, I didn't use it smartly. In this situation, it's
It's
different.
different.
I'm gonna be able to clear my car issues, which means no more spending on anything crazy anymore. This will be the last time I have to spend on anything crazy. And then two, gets me a little bit closer. I probably won't be able to buy everything, but it gets me a little bit closer to buy pretty much half everything but my GPU, right? Maybe even half of the GPU or whatever, but it's going to be a while before I get it. But the idea here is that I will be able to get a 5090 a lot quicker than waiting like 6 or 7 months down the road. I could probably get it within a couple months or next month, by next month. And the reason why that's so good is because yeah, it will allow me to basically get the 5090, become rent free, get my car fixed, be able to keep working solidly, right? Those are my two things. Being able to work, making sure my car is safe and sound, and then being able to get my 5090 so that way I never have to pay rent. Those two things combined make getting this loan for 4500 worth it. And it might be at 35, it might be at 40% interest. I think it's at 35%, so it's up a couple more percents. But honestly, it's worth it. How long will it take me to basically pay the loan off? It's going to be the same payment amount more than likely. And it'll probably take me like another 6 to 8 months after I get my 5090. So let's just call it a year, 1 year, and I'm good. Actually, less than a year, but let's just say a year max. If I really wanted to like just hold on to my wealth and stuff, a year max, to basically get everything paid off. And I think that's a deal. That is a steal. So if I have to basically refi, then I'll refi, get my car fixed. Then I have no more expensive. The last 2 to 3 months, I've had nothing but expensive things to basically pay for my extra money. After this month, I will not have to pay anything extra anymore, which is great. So, no miscellaneous funds or anything like that. Everything else just becomes saved money. So, I feel very happy. Hoping to basically close this deal this week. And when I do, then it's gonna be game time, bro. It's gonna be game time. So that's the goal. That's the plan. That's basically what I'm filling you guys in on. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, I don't know about this. We'll see. And yeah, it is kind of like up in the air, but I think I have a better head on my shoulders than how I did before. And so this is, to me, I feel like this is like the start of something really, this is the start of getting to that next goal. And I have a lot of goals set up right now. So it makes it hard to like even think about, okay, am I doing the right thing to get to this goal? But I believe I am. I set myself up for short goals, and then once I hit those goals, then go to my next goals and future wise. So logically thinking, yeah, this year I should hit all the marks. Also allows me to go ahead and pay for the editor to basically start doing this. I know I've been saying that I basically was getting him to do this, but then I had the crypto project to try to do, which I'm going to basically be launching tomorrow, hopefully. So yeah, there's a lot that I'm doing right now, but hopefully everything pans out. That's that's the end goal. So I'm gonna let you guys go. It's kind of a shorter episode, but just kind of wanted to fill you in some of the stuff and not have to not have to think about, filling you guys in after the fact. Trying to, again, the fact that I'm just letting you guys know this stuff, should be a little bit more like transparent and stuff like that. Um, but also, like I said, I want to eventually take you guys with me on this journey, aside from just being in this room, but actually like traveling and stuff like that. So, like I said, hopefully after this year, you guys can hold me to this. Hopefully after this year, I'll be in a position where we'll elevate to the next level. So each level takes a longer amount of or a shorter amount of time, right? So the level that it took to basically just get to this point took about 2 years. And then the amount of time that it took to really get to that it's going to take to the next thing is going to take 1 year. And then to the next level, whatever the next level is, maybe like a cameraman or something like that, that's going to be 6 months from the 1 year. And then it's going to keep going down until it just can't go any down. I don't think you can go further than that. Wife? I don't know. But anyways, trying to elevate it with every single, thing that I do here. So hopefully that makes sense. If not, just rewatch this video like 10 times and something will click eventually. Anyways, I'm tired. I'm gonna go to sleep. Peace.
There will always be people that tell you you can't do it, that you aren't worth it, that you'll never become what you say you will. And in some sense, they're right. But here's what I've learned. You mold the world into whatever you want it to be. If you want to be the kind of person that people look up to, you do the work. You build that version of yourself. Don't wait for anyone to hand you the keys, because no one's coming. They're right if you let them be right. So prove them wrong. Prove them all wrong. These vlogs are a blueprint, a man on a journey to show the world that one shift in mindset can change the life he lives. And if you're still here, watching me grow, you already know how this ends. So thanks for watching. If you could, just leave a like, a comment, or even a share. It keeps me going. And I'll see you guys next time in the archives of a Shiba Millionaire.